All right, everyone, welcome back. So my buddy Kyle has a 2 jet ski trailer that he doesn't need anymore because he chopped one of his jet skis up to put the motor into his jet boat, or his John boat, which is now a Jet John. But he's going to give me that trailer, but he needs a dolly for the other jet ski. So what we're going to do, I've got a bunch of 2-inch square tubing. I'm going to build him a dolly for his jet ski and basically trade him the dolly for the trailer for my jet boat project. So stand by and I'll kind of show you what we're working with. So pardon the mess, everyone. I just moved into my new house, and obviously my garage is still full of a bunch of junk, including this TV and whatnot. So anyway, I've got about a 10-foot section of 2-inch square tubing, and then just over 5 feet right there. So the idea is we're gonna chop 2 3-foot sections off of this, and the remainders are going to be kind of the horizontal supports for the dolly. This is kind of what I'm thinking for the dolly. We're gonna have casters on each corner. This thing's obviously not set. I just kind of like piled it all up. And then we'll have bunks right here and right here, which will give a little bit of height because he wanted it about 2 feet off the ground. I figure with the casters and the bunks, we'll be right about there. So this thing's looking pretty good so far. I'll get it welded up and we'll get it delivered hopefully Tuesday. Yeah. All right, YouTube, out here at Home Depot. Just picked up a 10-foot 2x4, had them cut it in half, so it's 2 5-foot sections. And then show you what else we got. All right, we got some 3-inch and some 2-inch, just plate steel. This is 3/16. This is gonna be for these casters that we got. So they're gonna get welded on like that on the bottom. Obviously cut. Then we got some hardware, which is going to be to attach the bunks to the dolly, and we'll see how it goes. So this 3-inch plate, I'm going to make some little mounting spots for the wheels here. These are going to get welded in. Alright YouTube, so this is basically what it's going to look like. These bunks are going to get carpeted with that carpet right there. Sorry for the mess again. And then we actually got to weld up some brackets to actually mount these bunks. So that opened end on the square tube, that's going to have about a 2-inch, well, it's going to get cut out of this piece, but it's going to come up like this. Well, basically like that to cap that tube and come up. Then I'll weld another one on this side, and yada, and that one, and that one, and that one, that one, that one. You get the idea. And then after the bunks are carpeted, we'll install them with some hardware, and it'll look all good. And then, yeah, then we'll go deliver this sucker. All right, so here's a little tip. So we need a hole through the 5-inch and the 3-inch one, because this one's going to get capped on the end. This will be on the inside for the bunks to sit in. We need a hole through it so it'll go through the bunks. Now to make sure these two line up, you can smash these together in a vise, put a little tack weld on it just to keep them together. And then we're going to drill it, and then we're going to grind the tack back off so the two pieces again. You don't want to go too heavy on the tack, otherwise it's going to be a pain. You'll have to dig it out, and it's not good. Just do a light tack, just to hold it together, drill it, and then we're going to weld it into place after we pop them back apart. I'll show you. So this is essentially the hardware we're using. I also have some lock washers that'll go on here too. Got 2 fat washers so it doesn't push through the bunks, holds them real nice and tight. Better surface area, or the more surface area the better. But yeah, there's going to be a lock washer that goes on here too. These are 5/16, I want to say. You don't have to go super crazy. It's really just to hold them in place. So that's a pretty good sized bolt. Anyway, all right, let's get this thing drilled. All right, what you're going to find when you're trying to drill this thing is your drill bit's going to want to walk around. So if you get a metal punch like this, you can find exactly where you want to have the hole, and then you whack the top with a hammer. How I'm going to find where I want my hole, these are the washers we're going to be using. So I'm just going to kind of line it up, kind of center it, and then put it close to the top. We're going to mark the center of that hole, and then we're going to punch it with the punch here, and then we're going to drill. All right, there's our hole. We're going to punch this thing. So now you can see there's a perfect little indentation where we want to drill this thing. See that? Squirt a little. You have to clean this stuff off when you're done, but it helps for cutting. Alright guys, that angle was killing me, so I put my vise on the floor. My vise isn't hooked up to anything because, like I mentioned before, I just moved. So let's see if this bolt fits. Oh yeah. Like a glove. And let's see if I can show this with one hand. I might need a screwdriver or something, but see that tack? You can just, oh, look at that. Perfect. You got your two pieces and they perfectly line up. So these have WD-40 all over them. We're going to have to clean them up with acetone and make sure they're nice and clean before we go welding on them, but yeah, should get the job done. Here's my marine carpet I got at Home Depot. So leave yourself about a 6-inch overhang on the ends. Then we're going to cut it, kind of fold it and roll it, and then staple it. There we are. Washer, lock washer, nut. All right, one down, couple to go. And we'll crank those down, obviously. All right, YouTube, sorry about the bunks, but they were being a pain, and I know they look like crap, but whatever. I ran out of staples, so I went and got some new staples, and I drove all the way back here from the hardware store, only to find out that my staple gun is the wrong one. So I ended up using little bitty carpet nails and just didn't work out the best, but I'll get it taken care of here soon. So they'll look a little bit better. I'm gonna rewrap them later. My buddy Kyle is kind of on a tight timeline, and so I'm gonna get this over to him. He said he'd paint it himself. So I did buy all the paint and the primer. I'm just gonna give that to him. So let's take a look how she turned out. All right, here we go. Jetski Dolly. We got the bunks on, hardware in, nice and tight. Everything's all welded, just ready for some primer and paint. Bunks are gonna get rewrapped probably because I just don't like the way they look. Functionally, they're fine, but you know, I don't really like it. But yeah, this thing's not super heavy. One person can pick it up, it rolls good. Definitely gonna fit his jet ski. Put it on the truck and go trade it for a trailer. Well, YouTube, we're off to Corvallis. Got the Jetski Dolly all done. It's in the back of the truck. We're gonna go drop it off at my buddy Kyle's house and trade it for the trailer he's giving me. He's got a 2 jet ski trailer that I'm gonna convert for my jet boat project. So I'll show you guys that as soon as I get there. All right, just got it over to Corvallis. Got the jet ski on it. Looks like it works perfect. What do you think, Kyle? Yeah.
Dude, it's good shit.
And then I'm inheriting this trailer. Disregard that jet ski, it's getting chopped up. Oh yeah. This thing's gonna get converted to be a boat trailer here soon. Not bad. Oh yeah. Just about 15 feet. A little modification, it'll fit a 16-foot boat, no problem. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, hit the little bell button. That way you guys can be notified anytime I upload some new stuff. I'm looking forward to my jet boat build, so if you want to check that out, make sure you stay tuned. Thanks. Later.